Okay, this is the American time periods video for LitCrit and the Ultimate LitCrit Study Guide stream of videos. So, first we start off with the colonial period era, which spans from 1607 to 1765. Important figures are John Smith, William Bradford, John Winthrop, Mary Rowlandson, Edward Taylor, Michael Wigglesworth, and Bradstreet, Jonathan Edwards, and Benjamin Franklin. I think under that is a sub-era, and that is the early national period, which spanned from 1765 to 1830. And then starting at the same time was the revolutionary period, or era, which early national and revolutionary period started at the same time, except the revolutionary period ended in 1790. And important schools are the Hartford Wits and the Graveyard School. And important figures are Thomas Godfrey, William Hill Brown, Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Paine, John Hay, Alexander Hamilton, and James Madison. After the revolutionary period is the Federalist period, which spanned from 1790 to 1830. Important figures are Charles Brockden Brown, James Fenimore Cooper, and Washington Irving. After the Federalist era is the Romantic period, which spanned from 1830 to 1865. Important figures are Nathaniel Hawthorne, Edgar Allan Poe, Herman Melville, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The Transcendentalists were Branson Alcott, Henry David Thoreau, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Walt Whitman. After the Romantic period is the Realistic period, which spanned from 1865 to 1900. Important figures include Willa Cather, Edith Wharton, and the Imagist poets. Mark Twain, Henry James, Louisa May Alcott, Kate Chopin, William Dean Howells, and Ambrose Bierce. Emily Dickinson and Walt Whitman are both writing during this time, but they're kind of doing their own thing. After the Realistic period, we have the Lost Generation. The Lost Generation spanned from 1883 to 1900, which includes Gertrude Stein, Ernest Hemingway, and F. Scott Fitzgerald. After this, the Lost Generation, we have the Naturalist/Symbolic era, which spanned from 1900 to 1930. Existentialism rose in the early 20th century, and its peak popularity was between the 1940s and the 1950s. And it was influential for William Faulkner and Ernest Hemingway. On to Harlem Renaissance writers, which are Zora Neale Hurston, Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, Jean Toomer, Claude McKay, and Anna Bontemps. After this, we have Modernism, which spanned from 1930 to 1960. Important figures include John Steinbeck, William Faulkner, J.D. Salinger, Ernest Hemingway, John Dos Passos, Thomas Wolfe, James Farrell, Margaret Mitchell, Flannery O'Connor, Carson McCullers, Ralph Ellison, James Baldwin, Richard Wright, Thornton Wilder, Tennessee Williams, Eugene O'Neill, Arthur Miller, Robert Frost, Wallace Stevens, Edna of St. Vincent Millay, Robinson Jefferson, E.E. Cummings, and T.S. Eliot. Wow, okay, there's a lot of people in the modernist era, so good luck with that. So then we get the period of the confessional self, which spans from 1960 to a date that we can't quite pinpoint, but it started in 1960. And important figures are Anne Sexton, Sylvia Plath, and Elizabeth Bishop. After the period of the confessional self, we have the Beat Generation, which includes Jack Kerouac, Allen Ginsberg, William Burroughs, and Lawrence Ferlinghetti. And that is all for the American time periods.